Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to The Testament of Sherlock Holmes. There it is. Hello, Night Paper, with all your little gasping emotes. Welcome to the stream. And for any of you that were here with me Monday, and you know that I was having some technical difficulties, fear not. I think I solved the issue, and which probably wouldn't have affected us too much today, but we shouldn't have any issues tonight. However, it does mean that I should be able to finish Detroit next Monday, no problemo. Basically, I had to roll my video card drivers back one version, and everything seemed to be fine. I was able to play through a segment of the game without it getting all boopy crashy on me, so. But we are here tonight to play some more Testament of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, and for anyone that may be wondering, good news, everyone. I don't have to work Saturday, so defo stream on Friday. Oh. Anything else? Not that I can think of. Only other thing, just to get a little bit of house cleaning out of the way before we actually jump into the game. Next week, like I said on Monday, no Friday stream on Christmas Day. I mean, it's Christmas Day, come on. However, I am thinking I may do a bonus stream next Thursday because I only have to work half a day on Christmas Eve. So we might do a bonus early stream on Thursday and just play whatever I feel like playing. Otherwise, normal Monday, normal Wednesday streams next week. Same with the following week. So look forward to that and get hyped. Well, get hyped because it's almost Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Otherwise, just chill because it's almost the end of December. Be happy 2020 is about to go out the window. And I have no idea where we left off, as usual. Watson, what was I doing?
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
That's what we were doing. The deduction board. Where's the deduction board? Here's the deduction. No, this one. Aha! Okay. So we've got this. Got this. Poison. Ha-ha! The flask contains a poison that causes madness. Madness! Let's see. Ha! Oh. Shouldn't that be green? Like these? Oh no. Which one of these is wrong? Okay. Bishop wanted to kill himself. Bishop fought his aggressive savagely. Bishop went mad. Bishop went mad! Ha ha!
Perfect. Well done, Watson. Our board is finished. It
Yay.
confirms that the bishop's murderers work for one person, who, amongst other things, possesses a very sophisticated poison. They therefore act for someone more educated than themselves.
You remember Wiggins
bing.
and his gang, the Baker Street irregulars?
Yes, the street urchins, whom you employ upon occasion, and Wiggins is their leader.
Yes.
Well, I have hired their services again. I have instructed them to find out the address of the bishop's nephew.
Ah.
I think he's here.
Hey, kid.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, my young friend, have you found the information for which the good Dr. Watson is going to pay you?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, it was easy.
Very well, I understand. Here are a few pennies.
Thanks, Dr. Watson. The man you're looking for lives near Kensington.
Does he live alone?
Yes, but he rents a room for an old lady.
Did she see you?
No, Mr. Holmes, no one saw me.
Perfect. Watson, give our young friend another shilling as a reward for his discretion.
Here we go again. But of course,
Poor Watson.
I'm falling asleep, Holmes. Aren't you tired?
No, I have an exceptional constitution. I can't remember ever having been fatigued by work. Idleness, on the other hand, exhausts me completely. Go to bed, Watson. The night will be short. We leave at dawn.
So Watson's married, has a wife, and
this
lives
is a
at
real
home?
adventure. It's exciting. I like it
But also
better
lives
than
there with
made-up stories. I want
Holmes?
to know what happens next. Keep reading. I'm going to. Ah, I want to listen to.
Paper, Watson's rich, he's a doctor. That's true, actually.
My
He probably is
readers
pretty
must
rich.
excuse me if I do not describe in full detail here the terrible images which haunted me that night.
I had a sense that something extraordinary would take place, but I was scarcely prepared for the reality of it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Good morning, Holmes. Did you get any rest?
I did not attempt to sleep.
Have you managed to come to any conclusions?
I think that we might follow 3 trails. We can visit Whitechapel to try to discover the identity of the murderers by making inquiries at Dispensary 4661 and at the Whitechapel Street Cemetery.
The poison trail seems more important to me. We should perhaps go to Westgate Prison first to see Hans Schielman.
Yes, and let us not forget the bishop's irascible nephew, whose address we now have, thanks to my Baker Street irregulars. I have located each place on our map of London.
Holmes, let me remind you that we still have not been officially instructed to investigate this affair.
Ah, well, we will just have to hide that small detail.
Ooh, a lie. Paper the Kid sure has a deep voice. She's got a... You mean, damn, she got some big-ass balls? Well, she's just doing her very best Dr. Holmes impersonation. I'm sure that's what it was. Not that they decided to switch to Dr. Watson's narration. Oh, where should we go? Westgate Jail? Kensington Gardens? Whitechapel Street? That's an old conversation from last time. Okay. Paper, you know, you think she has a... You're sure of it? It's elementary. Well, she could, I suppose. I'm not here to judge. Let's... Oh. Does it matter where we go first? Let's go to Whitechapel.
Whitechapel. Let's go.
I want to investigate the poison route, I think. You got a pizza, Paper? Well, good job. Was it delicious? Were you super happy with it? What was on it?
Here
Don't
we
tell me
are
about
in the heart
pineapple
of
on it.
Whitechapel. Keep an eye on your wallet, Holmes. This area is the highest for pickpockets in all of the kingdom.
Don't worry about my wallet, Watson. It would be easier to move Big Ben than to steal from me.
Or to borrow a shilling from you.
Amusing, Watson. Really very amusing. Can we move on to more serious matters?
I'm listening, Holmes.
Uh-oh. You got a pineapple pizza, Paper? Oh. You know what? That's okay. I'm not going to be a judgmental asshole. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it, and that's fine. It's not for me. That's all I'll say. Wow, they really made this place look twice as shitty as the last game, didn't they?
You ain't from round here. You shouldn't stay here. It ain't healthy.
You had bacon, pineapple, and jalapeno. That's an interesting combo. I never would have thought of. Oh, she's doing laundry. What is that noise? Scrub, scrub, scrub. Sweet and spicy, just like you, Paper. You had a side of banana peppers. Oh, I love banana peppers on pizza. They're so good. One of my favorites to get is the chicken bacon with the creamy garlic sauce with banana peppers. Oh, it's so good.
Here's the public dispensary that we're looking for.
The dispensary. Also, I realized I could be sprinting. I'm not. You like them on the side, you don't like it when they get through the oven. Oh, I got you. You like them fresh. That makes sense. And they still have a little bit of crunch to them. Yeah. Good times.
Good day. Please excuse us. Oh, Grant, is it you?
Yes, but wait a moment. Watson, it's been years. Since the Faculty of Medicine, if my memory serves me right.
Yes, we were young and ambitious. I didn't expect to find you here. I thought you had gone to America.
No. I find that I prefer the filth here, amputating gangrenous legs.
Ah,
I'm joking, Watson. Unfortunately, I was unable to leave for Washington. I had to give up surgery. So instead, I crouched down in this rat hole, rubbing shoulders with the world's misery.
Grant, treating those in need is a noble calling. You underestimate the importance of your work.
If you say so. It's true that in the beginning I felt as you do, but as time goes by, the more this cursed area seems like hell. You think that nothing can get worse, and the next day you see that it can. Now famine has hit these poor wretches.
One can't always do as one might prefer when one is a doctor.
Grant, I'd like to introduce you to Sherlock Holmes.
Pleased to meet you. Well, no one comes here by chance, therefore I imagine that you need something in particular. How can I help you?
Paper, you do the same thing with jalapeno, so basically you just get a bacon pineapple pizza with 2 sides. Wait, now that you think about it, it'd be cheaper just to get a bacon pizza with 3 sides. And the pineapple wouldn't get cooked. That's actually one of the things I don't like about pineapple on pizza. I don't like it warm. I like pineapple cold. Or room
Dr.
temp.
Grant, we are in possession of a scalpel which was found in an unusual location. Does it come from your dispensary, as we believe?
From its mark, I'd say it was stolen from us. A lot of things disappear from here, you understand. Life is hard in Whitechapel. When the staff find a way of adding to their salary, they rarely hesitate to do so.
Thank you, Doctor.
Paper, you like it cold just like your sense of self-esteem? Wow. Well, I hope that coming here to stream helps lift that and warm your self-esteem up a
Farewell,
little bit.
Doctor.
See you soon.
Even a few
perhaps.
degrees.
And take care of yourself.
Alright, so now we should probably away.
Closed.
We don't really have a reason to go over there now, do we?
I suggest that we go to the cemetery next to the public dispensary.
Clever, Watson. Clever. Paper, some of that Fallout gear would really help if you had it. Aren't you being tricky? I'm not giving away any of my Fallout swag, Paper. You'll just have to admire it from afar. The cemetery here? Ah, yes. You can give me red and red? I think you meant red and instant big air. Doesn't compare. Fallout's way cooler than red. I like red
This
instant
cemetery
but
is the very image of Whitechapel. Sinister, frightening, and ill-kept. What a terrible place for one's final rest.
At least hunger no longer gnaws at them.
But it's a good cartoon and sexual. Sexual? Is there really all that much sexual content in there? I just remember the rude jokes and crass humor.
Closed.
Ah, rope.
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
Well, I have to admit, I haven't seen Ren and Stimpy since way back when it was airing, so it's possible, I suppose.
This rope is only worn on one side.
Ah, yes.
The rope used to tie up the Bishop of Knightsbridge came from this cemetery. It is only worn on the one side because it is used to lower coffins into graves.
Paper, goddamn Grandpa. Thanks. Yeah, I guess.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
How astute. Leaflet. Distribution for 19th September. Through the generosity of Prince Woodville, a new distribution of soup is being arranged within the Whitechapel area. This voucher is valid for a meal on the 19th September in any distribution area. Kurtz, don't forget to pick up the tools at the cemetery and don't be late this time. Grape Ape.
A leaflet for the soup kitchen. This leaflet is dated for the day after tomorrow. The tickets for the soup kitchen are given out on the same day. Only somebody who works there could have written on it.
Paper. You mean... and... little... emote... I don't know how I should take that paper. I don't know. I'm starting to worry now. Let's see... yeah, the gates are all fucked up too. What? Oh. My ability recharge is like, what is going on? There's a grave. Freshly dug, someone's about to be buried.
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
Ooh. Uh-oh. What is that emote? Can't quite tell.
Black paint. Granite. The same black paint covers these stones. These stones are of the same granite. This black painted stone is identical to the fragments found in the rope which we analyzed at Baker Street and in the footprints of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
Aha! Hi, Watson. Ho, ho, ho. I recognize that emote. That's the little bug man from Crowd's stream.
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
Yes, let's.
Black and damp earth. Earth freshly turned over, still damp. This dark, damp earth is the same type as that which was found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's home.
It came from a grave, then. Oh, what a lovely thought.
Everything coincides, Watson. The fragments of granite at the bishop's home came from the tombstones of this cemetery.
As well as the rope that was used to restrain the poor man. One of those used to lower the coffins.
I can think of only two reasons why anyone should happen to spend a great deal of time in a cemetery. Either he is at rest here, or he works here. At least one of the bishop's murderers is employed here.
A shame. If he was at rest here, it would have made our job easier.
Have I ever heard of a what? Did you misspell something? Get the wrong word? Or do you actually mean what you just said? Because I don't get it. I've never heard of it, if you are literal. Alright. Now what? I've already been over there. Let's just sprint.
This must be the gravedigger's cabin.
Well, judging by the state of this place, they don't work very often.
This must be...
Well...
No. Apparently not. Well, Watson?
Let's look for a mobile soup kitchen, Holmes.
Agreed. Look for that soup truck. Or cart. Oh, look. I think we found it. Is that old beep beep?
A circulating soup kitchen.
A circulating soup kitchen. Otherwise known as a mobile soup kitchen.
Oi, oi!
Oh, it's
Giving
not.
out free soup after mass, right here. Don't hesitate. Come get yours. All thanks to Prince Woodville's kind generosity. A ticket for a hot bowl of bacon soup.
Bacon
Excuse
soup?
me, my good fellow.
You don't look like the needy.
We're not here for the soup, we're merely passing through. But I would like to commend you for your good charity.
Nah, it's the Prince of Woodville who's the charitable one. All I'm doing is filling the bowls. For the first time ever in this area, someone's thinking of the poor people here. Look around you, at every street corner. you'll find someone giving out soup, just like me. I grew up here, and I can promise you, it's the first time the toffs have thought about us.
And no one tries to take advantage of this?
No, mister, that's not possible. You have to exchange a ticket against a bowl. The tickets have the day's date on them, and are handed out after mass. That way no one can cheat. A bowl of good bacon soup isn't for you, gentlemen.
We're looking for two people called Grape Ape and Kurtz. Do you know them?
Can't you see I'm giving out soup?
Grape Ape, really?
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
What should we do next, Holmes? Holmes, the man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look.
A money game.
Uh-huh.
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy? You again. You can't have any soup, you're too rich. It's for the poor, not the toffs.
And what would you say to relieving two toffs of their wallets by giving them a chance at dice?
With great pleasure. What do you want to bet?
Your ring against my friend's superb silver watch.
Holmes, I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental value.
Watson, show your watch to our friend here.
You sent it to me, Paper? Oh,
make
boy.
yourselves at home. All right, mister.
Check it after
First
stream.
who gets 36 points wins.
Oh, boy. By rolling a die, you must reach 36 points in order to win. If your die shows the skull, all your points are... Oh, great. Store points? Oh, I see. I could have rolled multiple times. 1, 3, 3, 1. Ah, skull. I shouldn't have gone for it. I'm gonna lose, aren't I? Oh no. Oh. Oh, come on.
Without success, Holmes.
What? No fair. No fair. Oh, good. He got some frickin' skull finally. I'll do it one more time. Oh, come on. This game's rigged somehow, I'm sure of it. Every fourth roll is skull. Just take the 3. I'm just gonna take the first 3. I'm on the board. At least I'm on the board. 6 freaking points. Look at this. He's gonna... Yep, there now. He's got more points than me already. God damn it. Taking my points and running. Skull. No, skull. Skull! Oh. I didn't... What? No! I didn't need to do that. Oh, he's 1.
Without success, Holmes.
So I have to keep doing this till I win? 5 points and running. Damn it, anyways.
Without success, Holmes.
Dice game. How? Why? Is not fair. Haha, I'm in the lead. Only by 2 freaking points. Oh, come on, lose him. Come on, lose him. Yes. Grah. Just need 10 more points. What? I don't think I can win this. I think it's rigged. You're an idiot. You should keep the 5.
Without success, Holmes.
Fine.
Holmes, my watch. You've lost it.
We will get it back by playing again and betting money this time.
Right then, let's begin.
Now I've got to win his watch back. Oi, oi, oi. Haha. Good start. Ha 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 ha. Catch up with me now, you jerk. Not so well. Don't catch up so fast. Yes. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna win this time. I'm gonna win this time. No! Damn skull and crossbones, what are you doing to me? I was about to win.
Without success, Holmes.
What? No. Oh, for crying out. Can I not win this? Is it impossible? I'm boned. Oy vey. Taking those 10 points and running. God. Well, of course you got. Ha ha!
Without success, Holmes. What do you think, Holmes?
I think I want to try and get your watch back, but I don't know if it's even possible. Let's see if the handy dandy notebook tell me. Let's see here. Roll. Roll. Screw you, game. Okay. After swing the graveyard, you'll have the opportunity to challenge Soup Kitchen Worker to a game of dice. All you need to do is score 36 points before he does. You'll roll a die with a skull replacing the 6. Any number other than the skull counts towards your points, and you can store the points as often as you like. Normally, I would roll 3 times and then store to prevent losing all the points. Winning will unlock the gambler. Okay, I don't. What does that do for me, though? Okay. Okay, this is okay. We're just gonna keep playing for now. That's 5. Do I take the 5? You know what? I'm taking the 5 points. Three. You bastard! Lose them all! Ha ha! Taking those points. We're not going crazy. Paper, if we've got private parts, do you also have public parts? I mean, wouldn't your public parts just be like your face and your hands and the stuff that you show in public? That damn skull! It's against me, I swear. Come off it. Take my measly 6 points and carry on. Jerk. 1, 2. I'm taking my 6 points. Stupid game. Right. Ha! Yay, we did it!
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
Oh yeah, now that I'm winning.
We win.
Hey, not so fast. We'll play again.
Out of the question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Oh, it means a lot to me, this ring. Me dad gave it me before he died. He choked on his own glass eye. Me mum didn't get over the shock of it.
What?
She killed herself by smashing her head open with a wooden leg. And she'd only just heard that me sister, who's a prostitute, had caught an embarrassing disease that made all her hair fall out. And worse, our dog got run over when he...
As this ring holds such sentimental value for you, I will allow you to keep it. What would you say to exchanging that against some information about Grape Ape? That seems like a fair deal, don't you think?
Yeah. Grape Ape works with us. He usually deals with the tickets, but we haven't seen him for a few days.
Where is he usually to be found?
Well, last time I saw him, he was with his mates from the dispensary, them that deal with the morgue. Now, that's all I know.
It is quite good enough. Keep your ring, my good man, as a souvenir of your poor father.
A souvenir of me dad, me mum, me sister, and me dog.
One further thing. You said that Grape Ape's friends work at the morgue. Which morgue?
The morgue at the dispensary. I must say, they got a funny job. They wash the dead, dress them, cut their hair. They clean the blood off the floor, chase the rats, stamp on the cockroaches. Mister, I can tell you, I prefer giving out soup.
Yeah.
There isn't a certain Kurtz amongst the employees.
Listen, we didn't play for info about the whole city. I'm not telling you anything else.
The dispensary has got its own morgue. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I've just told you so. It's the one that all the undertakers prefer. Think about it. It's just next to the cemetery.
Thank you, my good man.
Makes sense.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
You get back to your soup.
Let's go to the public dispensary.
Haha! Across the street we go. The sound of him raking, whatever the hell he's raking, and the sound of her washing clothes is kind of the same. Hello, Doctor.
How can I help you?
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end. The one with the unpleasant smell.
Very good. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
Aha.
Look,
Now
Holmes,
it's not locked.
a list of the recently dead. How sad.
I see names that have something in common.
Oh. List of the recent deaths from the morgue to the cemetery. Sarah Ferguson, 56 years old, died of malnutrition. Oh. Oliver Boxall, 14 years old, died of malnutrition. David Levy, 45 years old, died of malnutrition. Sally Petticoat, 17-year-old. John Hamilton, 19-year-old. Same cause of death, suicide by poisoning. To be buried the same part of the cemetery. They were going to get married. They, Romeo and Julieted themselves. James Barnaby, 32 years old. Killed by 23 knife wounds? Damn. Harry Copperfield, 65-year-old. Died of exhaustion and malnutrition. Well. A lot of starving people.
I
in this
understand now why my colleague keeps quiet about his morgue. This place is a real mess.
Concentrate, Watson. We must look for clues about Grape Ape's friends.
area. Yes, Watson. Keep your wits about you.
This is Kurtz's overall, so he really does work at the morgue. Strange that he left his overall here.
Holmes, this is Kurtz. We've just found one of the Bishop of Nicebridge's murderers.
I need something.
Where's my magnifying glass?
I need something.
What? No! Okay.
Look at the state of the instruments. They've probably never been cleaned.
You. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, what the?
A small metal stem.
Any other clues hidden behind scissors?
2 keys.
Well, well. This Kurtz was carrying a lot of things.
Indeed, Watson.
We must find the place indicated with the cross on the map we found in the morgue.
That's the, is that their little... Wait, say that again, Watson.
We must find the place indicated with the cross on the map we found in the morgue.
Yeah, I think it's their little shack inside the cemetery.
I'm starving. Help me for pity's sake.
I don't have the flyer. I can't give it to him so he can get some soup. Sorry.
Impossible to open it.
Surely this is it. Enter here. Come around here. Oh, this is the shack. It's over there. Ah, it's this shack. Ha ha ha.
Perfect. It's open.
Ha ha.
Here, this hut is on the map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson.
Oh, what a jumble.
There's the top. There's the bottom. Note to employees. Fell the lover's tree to make place for another grave. If the famine doesn't end, we can expect a lot more customers.
How is it that there is no room in this cemetery?
Everyone's starving to death.
Impossible to open it. Impossible to open it.
What?
Impossible to open it.
Alright, I get it. I need a thing.
Bags filled with nails. There are a lot of them. Well, really.
I can see a large crack. I'll need something thin.
Bags filled with...
A hole was drilled a short while ago. There is a sack inside this hole. Let us see what is inside it.
I wanted to do what you told me to do, but it didn't all fit in, so I've closed the chest and have hidden the rest with Romeo and Juliet, the two newcomers.
We are making headway. How do we know what this means?
This message confirms that we are on the right track.
Now what are you blurging about, Paper?
Bags? Valuable objects. But what are they doing here?
They're thieves, Watson. Obviously. Come on. What am I keep tripping over? Alright. So where's Romeo and Juliet then? The two newcomers. Okay. You say so, Night Paper. What is that emote? Getting bapped in the head or something?
Let's find the Lover's Tree, Holmes.
Lover's tree was cut down. I don't see a chopped down tree. Is that a dab emote? Oh, here it is.
Here is our tree. Let us examine the inscriptions.
Sally and John, Julia and Edwin, Ava and Ben, Maria and Brian.
Sally and John. This design was the last to be done. Sally and John is engraved here as a symbol of their love.
So,
We must find Sally and John's grave.
oh God.
Nothing of interest here. 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 Nothing of interest here.
Wow.
Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here.
Oh, so it's going to be in this area then. Okay.
Nothing of interest here.
Okay, so we looked at that, looked at this, looked at that,
Nothing of interest here.
looked at that.
Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here. Yes,
There it is.
it must be there. I need something.
He needs something.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
You frighten me, Holmes.
Just gonna do a little grave robbing / investigating.
This must be the grave. Dig quickly, Watson.
Very well, Holmes. Look, a metal box.
Interesting.
The lock on this box is rather sophisticated.
This box comes from a bank. The criminals must have held onto it after a holdup.
Oh boy. How do I figure this out with our handy dandy cheat book? I mean notebook. Oh, so it has a match the number on the box, so that makes life easy, I suppose. So 7. Wait. What the? What the hell? You've got to be kidding me. What's going on here? Let's see, where is it? Great. 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 Oh, come off. Sorry, excuse me. Alright. How the hell do I do this? Numbers move in pairs. One possible solution is as follows. Move 75 up and all the way to the left. How do I move it up? All right. Okay, so 7, 5, 2, 3. Huh. Seven, 8. Wait, what? Hmm. Seven, 8, 2, 3. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let me reset this. So we want to get the 7 to the beginning. And I want the 8 to be next. But unfortunately, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 4. 8. So there's 2, 3, and I want the 5 next. So let's see here. Hmm. Seven, 8, 2, 3, and I need the 5 next. Okay. Ha ha ha!
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Simplicity itself, Watson.
Ooh, this key must be important to be hidden here. A hammer covered in blood.
Ooh. Oh, what was that?
Holmes, there is someone in that hut.
I saw, Watson. Come, and keep your revolver at the ready, just in case.
Come, Watson.
Open up. We're not the police. Do not be alarmed.
That's a strange way of reassuring someone. Holmes, they are children. My God, one of them is hurt.
What you want? Don't come any closer. Are you the police?
Don't be afraid. I am a doctor. I'm going to look at your friend's wound.
Wait, Watson. I've got some questions to ask these children.
This is urgent, Holmes. In this filthy place, the risk of infection is very high, and the wound could get worse with every second lost.
The immediate danger for these children is not so much the wound as Mr. Fletcher.
Who?
Look at the wound, Watson. It's thin and precise. It was made by a sharp, well-kept blade. Any other blade, less well-kept, would have torn the tissue around it, and its size would be irregular.
So what does that imply?
In this area, who would take such great care with a blade? A butcher, of course. And the only butcher in the area is Samuel Fletcher, who at this moment is replacing a window that has been forced open. He's a man to hold grudges, as anyone around here will tell you.
The children are in danger.
A man as skillful with a knife as a butcher, and with a bad reputation to match, could easily strike a fatal blow by cutting the child's jugular. If he hasn't done it, it's surely because these little thieves broke into his shop at night to steal a piece of meat. The poor lighting in this area saved them. I can assure you that Mr. Fletcher has spent the day trying to trace these children, and if he finds them, wounds will be the least of their problems.
That's true. What do you want? Don't let the butcher find us.
Dr. Watson will see to your wound, but the treatment won't be free. I don't need to remind you that life is hard, you know that already. Give me the address of a certain Kurtz, and the doctor will dress your wound. No address, no treatment.
I can't tell you, mister. Kurtz is a dangerous madman.
Holmes, you go too far. You have frightened the poor child.
I could give Mr. Fletcher a compensation for the damage to his property, and he would certainly give up trying to find you then. But for that, you'll have to cooperate.
Or else?
Or else he'll likely find a less agreeable way of repairing the damage.
Wait, mister. I know everyone here. I'll help you. Only protect us from the butcher.
I am looking for Kurtz. Tell me where I can find him, and I'll smooth things over with Mr. Fletcher.
Everyone here knows Kurtz. He's the worst person in the area. We call him the Colonel because he fought against the Zulus in Africa. He got chucked out the army because he's completely crackers. He lives at number 8 Batty Street.
Good. Watson, see to the wound. Then we will settle
The crazy guy lives on Batty Street, really?
Mr. Fletcher.
Too hilarious. You'll find Miss Kurtz and number 8 Batty Street. Go there, take the first left turning out of the cemetery, then the first right. The number 8 is on the right at the end of the blind alley. Take the first left turning out of the cemetery. Okay.
We must protect these children from that butcher, Holmes.
It won't be necessary. I've had dealings with Samuel Fletcher before now. He's not the monster I've made him out to be. If he had wanted to kill them, he would have done so, even in dim light. By wounding the little thief, he wanted to warn him never to set foot in his shop again. Forget Mr. Fletcher, Watson.
You mean you lied to frighten those poor children?
Exactly. Clever, wasn't it?
Have to motivate them somehow.
Well, mister, that's a mighty fine outfit you're wearing there.
God, not her again.
You stand out like a sore thumb, and that's no lie. Watch that you don't get it all dirtied up, but you'd be welcome to come back to my place. It's not far, and I'd sponge it down for you.
Don't go back to Jenny's place. You'll get malaria.
Thank you, madam. I'm certain that you would make a very good job of it. That will not be necessary, however. But your thought was a kind one.
We had best be leaving now, sir.
Here, please accept this sovereign as a token of my gratitude for your concern.
Well, I never. Thank you. That's right generous of you, my lordship.
You are very welcome, madam.
Madam, he calls me. Bless my garters. What a gent.
If you're ready now, sir.
Yes, let us go.
What a remarkable man, the Prince Woodville, to talk to such a woman as though she was an equal.
Let's find Batty Street.
Wow. Okay. So, can I cheat and use the map? No. Alright, so it said come out of the cemetery and go left. Oh, those yawns, they sneak up on you. Oh, I thought she was a potted plant at first. Batty Street. Number 8. Hey, it's one of those kids. It's the kid I was talking to earlier with a little hat. There's 6. There's 8.
Closed.
Ha!
My God, Holmes, it's appalling.
Oh.
And the
Is
smell.
that a dead dog?
But what can have happened here?
Stay calm, Watson. Take note of every detail and be careful not to move anything.
Very well, Holmes.
Oh.
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
The skin was deeply torn. The skin...
Poor doggo. Alright, enough of the doggo. This dude.
Only a dog could inflict so deep a wound, but it appears that the wound was gnawed at afterwards. It is a dog bite. I can see the tooth marks. This bandage is a day or two old, no more.
What terrible wounds! The dogs must have been rabid.
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
The man. There are numerous bite wounds on this man's body. The murderer had a poison that caused madness. Okay. Need some more information.
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
Okay. Oh, there's more than one dog?
The skin was deeply torn.
What a horrible wound. This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
Okay. Numerous bite wounds on the dogs' bodies. The man that treated the dogs determined him, and the dogs were used to torture him. The man fought savagely against his dogs. No?
The material on this tray is rather odd. A small burner. Small burnt balls.
A pipe with a strange smell.
There can be no doubt. Judging by the material on the tray and the pipe, the man smoked opium.
Opium? I doubt if this man could have made his drug here. He would have needed a real laboratory.
Man smoked opium. Oh. Anything else? Nope. All right.
The dog's bowl is empty.
Grapes! What are they doing there?
Someone wrapped some meat up in this newspaper. The blood is still fresh.
Yeah.
This is yesterday's newspaper. Someone brought food for the dogs, probably just before the fight broke out.
And just after they had been fed, they attacked a man to eat him. Incredible.
Interesting. What?
An old photo. It's written to our comrade Jeremy Kurtz from Commando J. Milan, Bloemfontein, 1883.
Kurtz served as a Boer commando. He fought against his country.
Dun dun.
A newspaper covering the war in South Africa. Kurtz must have been following the war with some interest.
The Boer War is abominable, and it still rages.
Okay. Paper, what the fuck? Where are you going? Get your ass back here. How do I turn off the fireplace? It's getting warm in here.
A military badge of the 58th Infantry Regiment of Her Majesty, and a letter stipulating Kurtz's exclusion from the unit. He served in 1881.
At that time, the regiment served in South Africa. Kurtz was in the Boer War.
The Boer War? It was quite the Boer, that
piece
war.
Of a letter.
Colonel, I have heard that the heads of the Milan Commando do not appreciate your operating methods. Methods that they judge are being too expeditious, even cruel. We are defending our land. Our cause is holy and just. We need combatants who are honorable and motivated, not wealth-hungry assassins. There is no room here for opportunists like you.
It seems to be a letter of dismissal. Apparently our friend Kurtz served in both camps in South Africa and was never a colonel, but that doesn't surprise me.
A traitor, deserter, and a false colonel. What a charming gentleman.
Quite.
This band.
Okay.
Please take note, Watson.
The same finger that we found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's house. Holmes!
Aha! The dogs were fed just before the murder? The dogs were poisoned. The dogs were trained to kill the man. Dogs were poisoned. The ill-treated... The man fought something against his dogs. Come on. There's no available instruments here for preparing opium. The man couldn't have smoked the opium. The man was given a pipe that already had opium in it. The man had a supply of opium. Man's missing a finger. This is one of Bishop's murderers. Alright, we need more information.
Please take note.
Paper, turn the fireplace on, you're cold. You turn your fireplace on, Paper, and you'll be warm.
What a horrible wound.
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
Okay. Come on. Alright. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, page 1. The man smoked opium. Dogs were fed just before the murder, so they weren't hungry. There are numerous bite wounds on the dogs' bodies. Numerous bite wounds on the man. Conclusion: the man fought savagely against his dogs. The dogs were poisoned. The murderers had a poison that caused madness. Okay. Page 2. There are no instruments here for preparing opium. Finger. The man is missing his finger. The man was given a pipe that already had opium in it. The man is one of Bishop's murderers.
My deduction chart is incomplete, Holmes. We are missing an important detail.
Let's return to the clinic and ask if our friend might lend us his morgue for 2 hours.
What are you going to do?
I'm torn between a nap and a picnic.
Oh, I've had enough, Holmes.
The next step of our investigation, Watson, leads us inevitably to a post-mortem. As you're well aware, in the instance where a body's vital organs no longer function, every minute is vital. Be quick now and procure the room while I arrange the transport.
Very well. I will see you later.
Where's the doctor friend? There he is.
Ah, Grant, you are still here. I need to ask a favor from you.
What sort of favor, my dear friend?
Might I use your morgue for a couple of hours? It concerns an affair of the greatest
Use the morgue? Whatever for? Letting you poke your nose in everywhere is one thing, but closing my eyes to I don't know what unsavory practices.
No, it's nothing like that.
No, it isn't possible, sorry.
Grant, listen to me.
Don't insist. Where do you think you are? Perhaps because you come from the rich area, you think you are entitled to do whatever you like. But here in Whitechapel, it's the real world. You understand? The real world, where we have to take risks. Do you even know what that means? And this shabby health centre where I've been stagnating for years, it's a public establishment under my authority, for whatever that's worth. I'm responsible for it. Responsible. Do you understand?
Of course I understand, Grant.
Good.
I understand, first and foremost, that you are a coward.
What?
A coward, I said, sitting on your backside behind a desk for years, complaining about your fate without even trying to change a single thing about it.
I won't allow you.
And you dare to talk to me about risks? I, who was wounded in Afghanistan while in Her Majesty's service, and who, for a great many years, has taken part in some of the most dangerous criminal investigations the country has ever known.
But...
As for being responsible, as you call it, it begins with doing your job properly, particularly when one is a doctor and caring for the poorest people within our society. The real life? Don't make me laugh. I am a doctor too, Grant, don't forget. And I'm ashamed of my profession when I see the state of this centre.
It's not my...
So, your disgusting morgue, you are going to allow me to use it, dear friend, because I urgently need it for a vitally important affair that is way over your head, and whether it pleases you or not. Understood?
If you want to be like that about it, do whatever you like. I wash my hands of the entire thing.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm surprised he washes his hands.
This is a dismal place. Have you ever carried out a post-mortem, Holmes? It requires a great deal of precision.
Don't worry, I learn quickly. Hand me a bone saw.
Go carefully, Holmes, even so.
I must clean the body first.
Fine.
I must mark the places to cut. My notches are ready. I can't do... I can't... I can't do... This liquid found in the lungs should be able to tell us something.
Yeah. Ah. Oh.
A ball of paper swallowed recently.
Ew. 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 Okay. Now what?
What should we do next, Holmes?
I must analyze the contents of my pipette.
Oh, where's the analyzer? Right here?
Chemistry material.
And smells as bad as the one in our sitting room at
Paper,
Baker
what
Street.
the fuck? Right?
This liquid found in the lungs should be able to tell us something.
All right. 4 blue and a black. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 green, 2 brown. How many brown? 2 brown, 2 black. Okay. 2, 4, 1. 2 blue. 4 green. Oops. Oh wait, no. There we go. 2 black, 2 brown. And finally, 1 black.
Poison, and apparently very virulent.
Ooh. Oh my. Results Results of the analysis of the poison that was administered to the Bishop of Kingsbury. A substance that provokes a heightened aggression close to madness. Substance fatal. In this case, death by cardiac arrest. Results of the analysis of the poison that was administered to Kurtz. A substance that provokes a heightened aggression close to madness. Considerably heightened the subject's muscular strength. Provoked extreme degeneration of skin tissue following deep wounds. Substance non-fatal. Okay. Now what?
We must finish our deduction board, Holmes.
Oh, come on.
I am missing some information.
What information? What information is that? Okay, page 1. The man was poisoned by a mixture of opium, poison. The man was poisoned by the same poison as Bishop. Okay. Traces of opium against his lungs. A mixture of poison. Poison. Imagine. Leads us down to here. They can always prepare the pipe for him. They can always prepare the pipe for him. The man was poisoned by his dogs. The man was poisoned by his accomplices.
That was a most
Elementary,
instructive
dear
post-mortem.
Watson.
This man was murdered by his accomplices because of his missing finger.
I see. He was overly conspicuous, walking around with a bandaged hand, as the police would have been looking for a man with a missing finger. But how did they manage to disguise the murder by making it look like a dog attack?
The post-mortem revealed the presence of poison in his system. Everything points to it being a less potent form of the poison we found in the bishop's rooms. This man died as much from the poison as from fighting against those animals. I believe this new version of the substance provokes such a rage that the victim attacks anything in his path, and in this instance it was dogs.
Poor doggos.
We're dealing with sorcerers' apprentices whose creations are ever evolving. They are attempting to obtain a particular effect, and they try out their formulae on human guinea pigs.
You're saying that his accomplices forced him to drink it?
No, he took it himself, voluntarily. The poison wasn't to be found in his blood, but in his lungs. I also discovered numerous traces of opium.
Lace the
I'm
opium.
beginning to see.
And
they mixed this horrible poison with his opium, knowing that he would soon smoke it to ease the pain caused by his wound.
Exactly. And such a profound knowledge of both chemistry and toxicology is uncommon. Very well. We know the reason and the manner, but we're really not any further ahead. How will we find the 2 other men who murdered the bishop? By going to 13 Burner Street. It is in this area.
But where did you get that address, Holmes?
From his stomach.
I see. He wanted to get rid of the address.
No, he wanted revenge.
I don't follow you.
When the man with the missing finger began to feel the effects of the poison, he knew that he was going to die, and he knew that there would be a post-mortem. Shall we go?
Really? Was he really that smart? Alright, so we need to go 13 Burner Street. All right. Where's Burner Street, I wonder? Is it on our map? Ah, Burner.
My husband can't pay the rent. We've got nowhere to go.
Okay. It's 5. Eight.
Burner Street.
Where do we want to go on Burner Street again? Was it 8, was it? No. 13. There's 11. 12. Oh, look at this.
There's our opium den, Watson. Let's go.
Aha.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome. What can I do for you?
One of your regular clients looked within himself to give us your address. He was very helpful.
Oh, I understand. Our clients quickly become regulars. Your friend isn't with you?
Sadly, no. He is tied up with his dogs.
I understand. I too love dogs. Come in and make yourselves at home.
The keys to the establishment are all here together. Interesting. Dirty water. This bowl is used to wash smoking tools.
And apparently mugs.
Poor devils. See, Holmes, the ravages caused by such artificial pleasure. Ashes. It's not very clean here.
Jasmine tea, judging by the aroma.
Poor devils. See, Holmes, the ravages caused by such artificial
Paper.
pleasure.
He loves them with rice. Oh, that's horrible.
It's not allowed here. Go on a bit further.
Please excuse us, sir. Closed. Well, we have searched everywhere apart from 2 rooms. One of these rooms interests me particularly.
You are thinking of the guarded room, aren't you, Holmes?
I am indeed, but we should not consider any confrontation with the guard. Let us be discreet and enter the adjoining room.
It's locked, and it wouldn't be very discreet if we were to force it.
Nevertheless, we do need to get in there.
And the manager?
Let us find a way of distracting his attention.
Great.
Have you chosen somewhere to sit, gentlemen?
Not yet, but we would like to ask you...
Make yourselves at home, gentlemen. Someone will take care of you.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Jasmine tea, judging by the aroma.
ashes. It's not very clean here. Poor devils. Poor.
Closed.
Aha.
Dirty water. This bowl is used to wash smoking tools. This client is asleep. It would be impossible to make him swallow my mixture.
Holmes, you talked about making a client sick, but you were exaggerating. Surely you aren't going to force someone to drink.
Another of our differences, my friend. You cure people, I make them sick.
Oh, that's disgusting. Tea, ashes, and dirty water?
What's the matter? Are you ill? Hey, mister! It'll be all right. Breathe!
Ew.
The Chinese waiter is busy. We can go.
Uh-oh. Which one?
I can only take... I can...
You've got to be kidding me.
I can't do that. No. A pity I don't understand Chinese.
Boxy triangle skeleton. Paper, yummy. This one. Give me. Ah!
There we are. It is simplicity itself. Watson, put the key back in its place before the manager notices that it's missing.
I shall be quick.
Good job, Watson.
I managed to return the key without being seen.
Perfect. Let's go in.
Ah.
This billhook is very thin and solid. A ventilation window. This stick will serve as a weapon, or for something else.
Or for something else.
What should we do next, Holmes? Phew! What a stink! This bottle is full of barbiturate acid. We use it in medicine sometimes as a tranquilizer.
Uh-huh.
All this material must be for heating opium before smoking it.
Good job, Watson.
I cannot leave now. This small opening gives onto the guarded room.
Holmes, shh, listen.
Yeah, but that's different. I don't mind getting money for killing, but he was a sort of pope or something. And we didn't even get...
Okay, Chewie.
Yeah, I know. I got nice rich man's boots. They must be worth about £20. But even so, and the boss ain't happy. And when I see him unhappy, I'm afraid. I don't fancy ending up like Kurtz. Perhaps you're right. But we'll have a chance to make up for it. We just have to get it right this time. Because he won't forgive us so easily next time.
They are the bishop's murderers, Holmes. The fiends.
Calm down, Watson. We'll have to take care of the guard at the entrance. I think we should be able to find something in this place that would put an elephant to sleep.
Very good. But then what?
Then we take care of those two devils.
Paper. He was a growly man.
Small balls of opium. I'll take a spoonful.
Phew! What a stink.
A syringe.
All right. So, first, let's take a spoonful of opium.
I need.
There we go. Matches.
Holmes, do you really think that this is the appropriate moment?
Don't worry, Watson. My mind only requires stimulation when it is unoccupied. That is not the case at the moment. I am merely heating these opium balls to obtain a liquid solution.
You have a potentially very powerful sedative there, Holmes. Be careful, such a dose could be lethal.
This door shouldn't be open.
Let's hide, Holmes.
This place isn't very favorable for that. I hate the idea, but we will have to rely on luck.
There, it's locked.
We've been locked in.
How did he know it was open? Someone want to explain that one to me? There we go. All right.
Closed.
That's a spot of bother.
Closed. Closed.
Matches.
Closed.
No.
Closed.
Ah. Okay, now what?
How are we going to get out of here?
It is impossible to get out. I think that window is large enough for us to squeeze through.
This window is well and truly stuck. We'll have to pull it free.
I think that window is...
It's open, but this window is damnably heavy.
Good. We can get out of here. After you, my dear fellow.
Very well, Holmes.
Haha.
It's time to take action, Watson. Go and distract the brute guarding the door.
What? Why don't you do it yourself? You're an expert boxer, after all.
It's not a matter of fighting. It's a matter of luring him to me.
Ah, I see. I imagine that the sedative is for him.
Well deduced, Watson.
Do something to bring the guard towards me. Good luck, Watson.
Sir, would you be so good as to come here?
You again? I've already told you that there's nothing to see here. Understood?
Huh. Okay. Seems I jumped the gun on that one.
Do something to bring the guard...
Sir, would you be so good as to come here?
Okay.
Do something to bring the guard towards me.
Sir.
guess I gotta do it right as he comes up to the corner. Right about... Meow? Meow, meow, meow! What? What?
Sir.
Oh. Good night, Gracie.
No, not that way. We must take them by surprise.
Let's get to the corridor by these stairs, Holmes. Holmes, what on earth are you doing?
No! Stop! Put your hands up! Don't try anything clever!
You're under arrest. Take them away.
So be it. Come, Watson. Let us go.
Was Holmes about to kill them?
But why have we come back to Baker Street? It would have been better to join Baines to interrogate those criminals.
No. In the hands of the police, those crooks won't talk, and you know it. They risk being hanged.
I don't understand anything here.
We must explore all our leads. Let us take a look at the map of London. Here we are at the famous Westgate Prison, one of the oldest and surest in the kingdom.
I've heard that it is soon going to be demolished. Don't you find it strange that it still houses criminals as dangerous as Hans Schielmann?
There's nothing strange about it, Watson. The name of this prison is linked with numerous failed escape attempts. As long as it stands, the criminals will fear it.
Good morning, gentlemen. Are you expected?
No, but we wish to meet with one of your prisoners, Hans Schielmann.
I'm afraid that at the moment that is impossible. Access to the cells is controlled strictly. You can't go there without permission from the director.
Then would you be so good as to announce us? I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson.
The famous Holmes and Watson. What an honour. My name is Brighton. Frank Brighton. I'm afraid that I can't announce you. I'm not allowed to leave my post, under any circumstances. But I'm sure that the director won't refuse to see you, even without an appointment. Do you see the corridor behind the reception? Follow it to the secretary's office. You'll find him there.
Thank you, Warden Brighton. One last thing. Hans Schielmann received any visits lately?
None. And I'm sure because I've dealt with receiving visitors for several weeks now. I volunteered because it's a calm post to be in. We don't get many visitors and it gives me time to write. Just like you, Dr. Watson. I enjoy literature and the...
Very good. Thank you.
That was very impolite, Holmes. That man admires our work. You could have given him...
Another time. Let's go and meet the director of the prison.
Holmes is kind of a dick in this one.
Closed.
The locker room. This is where the prisoners' things are kept.
Staff cloakroom. Let us go to the secretary's office.
She's asleep.
Good morning, miss.
Oh, excuse me, I dropped off. Good morning, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. We would like to talk to the director.
I'll just go and see if he can receive you.
Tiredness, pale face, stiffness. I believe that the young lady is expecting a happy event.
It would seem so.
Oh.
This small rack is for urgent letters to be given immediately to the director.
This charming secretary is Miss Jenny Patterson. Hot tea.
Ooh, with lemon. Yum.
The director's office, Mr. P. Patterson. No need to go in there. Strange. The director and the secretary have the same name.
I'm delighted to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I am Paul Patterson, director of this establishment. You wish to talk to me? I hope this unexpected visit isn't to announce bad news.
No, do not worry. We are investigating an affair of the highest importance, one which could potentially affect the security of the kingdom. Therefore, it is imperative that we interview one of your prisoners, Hans Schielmann.
Hans, the rat killer? He's been in here for a long while now, and he's had no contact with the outside. How could he be involved in such an affair?
That is what we would like to find out.
And you have been commissioned by Scotland Yard?
Evidently.
Evidently.
Very well. I have complete confidence in you, Mr. Holmes. I will draw up a pass that you should give to Warden James in the guardroom. He will show you to the cells.
Thank you, Director.
Keep me informed of your progress. And if there is anything else, don't hesitate to let me know.
We shall certainly do so.
Miss Patterson, you have the same name as the director. Are you related?
Come, Watson. Anyone who might have made the slightest study of anthropology would have noted the similarities between the young lady and her father.
Mr. Holmes is right, I am his daughter, but he doesn't like to talk about it. I think he's afraid of being accused of favoritism.
I'm sure it was your qualities alone which secured you this position, miss.
If you must try out your powers of seduction, then what do you say about using them on the rat killer? Goodbye, miss.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Wow. Run, 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 run.
Sorry, sirs. I'm on duty. I can't help you. Sorry, sir.
Oh. Ah.
Ah, you've got a pass for the high security area. It's the door at the end. Go ahead. My name is Peter James, Chief Warden, and this is Deputy Warden O'Sullivan.
I imagine I will find Hans Schielmann behind these bars in the basement.
Yes, the high security cells are down there.
Is this the only access?
Yes, there was a second door at the end of the main hall, but it's been blocked up as a security measure.
Thank you, Chief Warden.
At your service. If you require further information, Warden Mackenzie will help you. He's at his post in the basement.
Mr. Holmes, I am a huge admirer of yours. I have followed all your cases and successes with the greatest interest.
What enthusiasm. Have you ever thought of a career in the police force?
Have I thought about it? It's my dream. And I'm going to try my chance once this establishment closes down. I'm studying hard for the examination to get into police school.
The whip on the wall is probably to flog the inmates.
Tell me about the prisoners, Warden James.
We only have a few. As you might be aware, the days of this place are numbered. Therefore, we no longer receive new prisoners. Those who are already here are among the most dangerous in London. We have 3 at the moment. Hans the Rat Killer and the Flint brothers.
The Flint brothers?
Yes, 2 rather simple-minded maniacs who detest one another despite their relation. They massacred their parents and decapitated their neighbours.
Whoa!
It took more than 9 policemen to overpower them. See you later, Mr. Holmes.
Here's the famous high-security area.
Warden Mackenzie, at your service, sir.
Good morning, Warden. I have a pass which allows me to speak with prisoner Hunts.
Very well. It is the cell at the end to your left. I'd advise you to walk in the middle of the corridor.
Yeah.
Hey, brother. Lucky for you that they caught you before I rearranged your dirty little rat's face. I'm gonna kill my brother. But before that, I'm gonna make him eat his own eyes. Just for a laugh.
Right. Whew.
Hans Schielman, I require some information from you.
So, who do we have here? The celebrated Sherlock Holmes himself. Do you know that for all the time I have spent rotting in here, you are my first and only visitor? I think this is cause for celebration. A confrontation between two geniuses, two extraordinary minds.
I'm afraid that you are not quite as great a chemist as you believe you are, Mr. Schielman. I will not say that you never were. No, it was certainly true once. But you see, while you are whiling away your days in here, it appears that someone on the outside is at the point of surpassing you, if that is not already the case.
Yes, I heard about that. A chemical poison that eats away at the flesh and provokes hysteria. I recognize talent when I see it, but it's only a matter of time before I win back my laurels, believe me.
What can you tell me?
That depends on what you can bring to me.
What do you want?
Do you know why I am treated so harshly? For my meals, I am given nothing but a hunk of bread. And even then, not just any sort.
Get to the point.
Never interrupt me! Where was I? Oh yes, the bread. Did you know that with a little rye yeast, a pinch of moss, certain cockroach secretions, just enough light and damp, with a few other ingredients that I will keep quiet about, I succeeded in poisoning half the staff here. Unfortunately, a little something was omitted, which would have made the results fatal. Instead, it merely caused acute attacks of stress and powerful hallucinations. Even so, I got a great laugh out of watching them cry like babies when they saw their most primitive fears materializing before them.
You are a monster, Mr. Schielman.
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment.
But of course it was! You others, you ordinary, narrow-minded people, you are afraid of anything that you cannot comprehend. You call me a monster because what you find impossible to face is just the slightest fraction of my genius. If by monster you mean someone who is nothing like you, then it is a compliment.
Wow.
What do you need?
Very little. Just something to write with. You see, my brain races like an engine with too many thoughts. I see them crackle and explode into thousands of formulae right in front of me. What a torture not to be able to write them down. What a hell to see them vanish just as quickly as they appear to me. Just bring me something that I can write with.
That's all. That seems an easy enough request to fulfill.
But listen, I don't want a vulgar inkwell and a pigeon's feather. No, I need material fit for my talent. I want my ink pen. Bring it to me, and I will be happy to pass on to you a little off my knowledge of modern chemistry.
Where is it?
It was confiscated upon my arrival here. I suppose it might be in my locker, in the locker room. Leave me now, and don't come back without my ink pen. See you soon, Mr. Holmes.
Paper does not sound like me. How rude. Okay.
Warden Mackenzie, at your service, sir.
Okay. Oh. Need to go this way. Okay.
I'm glad to have been of service, Mr. Holmes.
Can you tell me where I might find the locker room?
In the corridor that leads to the director's office. That's where the prisoners' civilian stuff is held. But seeing the length of their sentences, they've little chance of ever getting it back.
Can you open the locker room for us? We would like to inspect Shieldman's personal items.
No, Mr. Holmes. I'm not responsible for that. You will find the keys in the Secretary's office.
See you later, Mr. Holmes.
Okay. Well then. Let's save. And stop right here for tonight. So, we're well on the way to discovering something. It's interesting. It's called The Testament of Sherlock Holmes, and Holmes almost tried to kill those two men in the opium den. Makes you wonder. Oh, excuse me. But we will be stopping it here for tonight. And we'll pick up next Wednesday with more. We'll go get the key, go and find the pen, and bring it to him so he tells us what we need to know. And hopefully find some more clues to what's going on. I will be back Friday with another episode of Tell Me Why. I'm really enjoying that game so far. We've completed the first episode. I think there's 3 or 4 episodes total. I'm not sure. Paper's going to go to bed now. Have a great sleep, Paper. Thank you for being here. Thank you everyone else for showing that was here. I appreciate it. And Friday for some more Tell Me Why, and then Monday we will finish up our second playthrough of Detroit Become Human. So I hope to see you all either Friday or Monday or next Wednesday, whenever you might be able to make it. And until then, everyone, as always, please stay safe out there. Have a wonderful day.